Yeah. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Guys, you're welcome to this live stream. Please share the stream out. Okay. Pretty Angel, you're welcome. All right. Okay. All right. Not too. Okay. Please welcome to this live stream, Inside Out. Guys, come in, let's start, let's chat. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. God bless you as you join the stream. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you. God bless you so much. Okay. Please give me some minutes to share the link out. Okay, let me share the link out. Then we'll begin. God bless you if you are just coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate so much. God bless every one of you for the amazing thumbs up. I appreciate so much. Please share if you can. Share the link out. Let's start. Idalo, thank you. Appreciate. Santo, you're highly welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the amazing thumbs up. Okay. I want to share it out. Okay. All right. Two. Let me here to discuss. Okay. All right. Please come in. Let's discuss. Let's talk. Okay. Please, guys, give me time to share the link out. Because okay. Thank you for the amazing thumbs up. Lady Frank Channel, God bless you. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please give me some minutes to share my link out, okay? God bless you so much. How are you? How is your day? I guess your day is going on well. Okay. All right. So okay, thank you. Yes, so God is so awesome. Okay, awesome God is good. Yes, it's not easy. So, what's your opinion on couples with a huge gap? Okay, what's your opinion on a couple with a huge age gap? So I have some important things to discuss because, sorry for the noise, guys, sorry. So there are things we women do, and more especially when there is this unforgiving spirit, it leads to a lot of things. So today I really want to talk about opinion on couples with a huge age gap. So when you know you don't want a man, maybe because the gap is too much, just say no from the beginning, because there are things women do, some, not all, because I'm a woman also. There are things women do that kills men slowly. And for me, I see it as what? Emotional poison, and which is very bad, you know. So when we talk about this age gap, couples age gap, some people see it as an age. Your husband or your man, your lover can give you as in 20 years, 30 years, but your relationship, your character can make you people as in live as age mates. And that is how it's supposed to be. In a relationship, there is nothing like senior or junior, because he's your helper. You know, many homes, we have a lot of broken homes. It's because of this attitude, this age gap. You know, when a man is talking like, I'm your senior, I gave you like 20 years, I gave you like 100 years. It doesn't matter in relationship. Let me not say marriage, you know. In a relationship, age should not come in. Because when you know that, okay, you gave the person more than 20 years or 30 years, age different, why did you go in for the relationship? That is my question. So my own opinion on couples with a huge age gap is what I want to share with you. But if you think you have any other one to contribute, feel free to drop your comments, and we are here to chat. We are here to talk, okay? I'm not here just to talk alone. We are discussing in a platform like this. You come in, you share your own opinion, and people listen. At times, people come to live stream, they don't type. They just, look what is going on, listen to what you're saying. But when you think the host is saying something that you disagree with, feel free to write it on the comment section. It will pop up. Here we are here to discuss. No man is an island. So this is my own opinion on this topic I want to share with you guys. Please, as you join the stream, please give thumbs up, okay? God bless you. If you can share the stream out, God bless you. Still share the stream out. So for me, I think I don't have battery here. Okay. So give me one moment, please. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm no longer on mute. Okay, so, okay. Yeah, okay. God bless you. If I didn't see you, please don't be offended. I will give you a shout out, okay? Okay. So why we enter? And there are some problems. And when you don't have a good people, as in when you don't have a good mother or a good, as a number of good people around you, you have a problem. But when you have a good mother by your side or a good friend or a good sister, as in when I mean good people around you, this mistake, a lot of people can, overcome that. But when you have the wrong people by your side, it becomes a very big problem to you. In the sense that they will only tell you things that you can, do at the end, you regret it. So I came across an article and I decided to share this article before we continue. And this one, a lady, a married woman. So when I share this article with you, then I'll be able to analyze my own point of view. And this is where mistakes, comes in many relationships, many homes, because of what? Heavy hearts. So let me just read the article, then we can go into the discussion of the day. And I saw this and I decided to share with you guys. So she ran to her, a woman, a lady, ran to her mother and says that she is tired of her marriage. And being that she have a good mother as a mother, that's what I said at the beginning. When you have a good mother or a good sister or a good friend, when I mean good people around you, some mistake, a lot of women have done a lot of mistakes because nobody was there when the mistake was done. At least 70% of relationship would have been saved if actually they have the right people beside them. But when you have wrong people that cannot give you, as in what you need to know, they can only tell you what you need to hear. And that is the wrong impression. Let people advise you what you need to know and the importance of that and the disadvantages of that. When people keep telling you things that you need to, you can hear and that can gladden your ears, they're not doing you any good. At the end, you live to regret it. So she said, I am tired. She said she's tired of her husband and she can no longer support his nonsense. I know men have their problem, but there are things we can, at least 70% of them can be changed. So we can go into details, but let me just finish with this article that we can continue with that, okay? You're highly welcome, please. So in case you joined the stream, I didn't give you a shout out. God bless you. Okay? Oh, Frederick Broke, thank you so much for joining the stream. God bless you. I appreciate you. So, and when you don't have the wrong people, like I said before, so let me continue. When I finish this article, then we can analyze it. If I am wrong, just write on the comment section. But if you have anything to contribute, you're welcome. Please feel free to write your comments, okay? So she said, but I want to kill him. She wants to kill the husband. But she's afraid the law of what land, we get hold of her when she does something like that. So thank God she have a conscience that she knows when you try to eliminate your partner or your lover or your husband, that the law will, hold you responsible. So any woman, when you come to think about eliminating your partner, your lover, your husband, or whoever, when there is children involved, you think about what happens to the children when you are being caught. So that is why you have to desist from this spirit of, elimination, okay? And then because you have a good mother, you find out how the mother saved the relationship, then we can go on and continue. So the mother now answered her, yes, my daughter, I can help you, but there's a little task attached, you know. This is a mother with a wisdom. And when you have mother full of wisdom, you have to be grateful to God, because it's not everyone is opportune to have this kind of grace. I call it grace. We come to that, you know, step by step, we come to grace, you know. So the daughter said, what task that she is what willing, you know, she's ready to carry what? The task. And the mother said, okay, since you are willing and you are ready for the task, it's very simple, but you have to, you know, follow the task so that there will be no suspicion, you know, when it happened. And she was so happy. You know, she was full of, you know, joy that the mother is supporting her evil thought, not knowing that her mother is trying to use her wisdom to save her from that, you know, devilish thinking. That is what I call it. You know, when you sit back, all you think about how to eliminate your supposed lover, you know, this is what I call it. That is devilish thinking. So the mother now said, one, you will have to make peace with him so that no one will suspect that you are the one that kills him after the man must have died. Make peace. You know, when there is no peace in your life or in your relationship, that relationship is doomed for life, because before there is any happiness, you will have peace. But when you have your peace, you'll be able to do what? Have your happiness within you. And she said, okay. And number two, the mother now said, you will have to be beautiful, as in beautify yourself, in order to look younger and attractive. That is another point. You know, some men, when they complain to their wife or their lover or their woman or whosoever, their partner, I don't like the way you look these days. You don't take care of yourself. And some of them will like, hey, instead of you know, to pick that, you know, to take a correction, that he doesn't have money doesn't mean that he doesn't have eyes, you know, that he's not rich does not make him less a man. When you look at other people's partner, it mustn't be expensive thing to look good, okay? Thank you, darling, for coming. It mustn't be something so expensive for you to look good. You know, make yourself beautiful. Even if it's your okrika, wash it well, dress it and wear it for your lover. You know, when you look at you, he smiles. Despite he doesn't have money, he's not rich, but the wife is, you know, meeting up. It mustn't be expensive clothes. Someone like, did you give me money? You know, nagging will come in. Because a man, you know, told you, this is what I want from my woman, you say, okay, I'm trying my best. You know, you try to use your okay or whatever you have, you know, to put, you have to dress yourself. But no, a lot of women will nag about this simple request from their partner. Because I call it request, this is what he wants. So that the spirit of cheating or whatever will not come in. I know some, if you like, put on the most expensive thing, their eyes are outside, they will go outside. We don't use, as in some percent of men, to judge all men. You know, people make this mistake that all men are the same. No, this is actually no. And I said, no. All men are not the same, and they can never be the same. Just like some men will say, women are the same. All women are not the same. Everybody with their own wisdom and their own pattern of life, okay? So when people always say that you generalize it, there are different women and there are different men. For my own opinion, all men are not the same. Likewise, all women are not the same. So the mother, let's continue. So when I touch one, I try to, you know, talk little about that. Then we jump in. We come to analyze them one after the other. And the mother now said, number 3, I read, okay, you have to take good care of him and be very nice and appreciative to him. Did you get that? That is a mother with a wisdom. Appreciate your man. You don't compare your man with other men out there. Appreciate him for the fact he was the one, as in, that came up boldly to say that I do, you know, in the presence of people, I do. You know, with the boldness, there is love. And I do. I cherish you. I want to, you know, stay with you all the rest of my life. I want to be with you. There are other women that are so beautiful more than you. There are other women that are so rich more than you, but he decided to do what? To, lock it up with you. And what do you do to appreciate him? Nagging. You will never be satisfied. Whatever he does is only complain and regret. You throw it to him without minding that this man has a conscience. When someone do that to your brother, how do you feel? Or maybe your brother come up one morning and said, my wife doesn't give me peace. My wife always wants my downfall, and your brother is complaining and your brother is shedding tears. What do? The demons in you will begin to do what? Pop up. And you are doing it to someone else's brother. The world is just rolling, it's just rotating. We all like, the way, some people say their wife or their husband as someone else. We have only one creator, and which is God. So God created every one of us in his own likeness and image. So when you see your partner as a stranger, then you're seeing yourself as a stranger, because all are being created with just one God. We don't have two gods, only one. So that's why I said, when nagging comes in, there will be no peace in the home. And when there is no peace, the only thing that comes into your mind is that devilish thinking. Some women, wish their partner or their man, to go out from the surface of the earth. Why will you wish someone's own? And tomorrow you grow up and you have kids, and you try to see your in-law or your daughter to stay with the husband all the rest of their life because you want them to cater for the children. So, and when you don't appreciate your husband, he bought you shoes, he said, this about me, you cannot buy me designers. He bought the one he cared. Not that you don't have money, you can afford that. And you forget, you people are building your homes. You try to compare. Your friend told you the husband traveled, he got him designers bag, he got him expensive perfume. You didn't ask yourself if maybe the man was actually the one that bought it, or women. You saw some celebrities, when they get things to themselves, they said it's the husband and so on. And when problem comes in, you find that they are the one that did what? Bought all those things. So, but let's not deviate from what we are saying. So, and the mother that go to the fourth one, which says, Okadi, Okadi. Hi, oh brother, thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. God bless you. So, and the mother now go to the fourth one. I said, you have to be what? Patient, loving, and less jealous. Have more of listening ears, be respectful, and what? Obedient. A mother with wisdom. Do you see that? Be patient, loving, and less what? Less jealous. This jealousy have, given a lot of us wound in our hearts. And when your heart is wounded, it's heavy, and when your heart is heavy, you find out that you have unforgiving spirit. And when there is no forgiving spirit in human, it can lead to a lot of atrocities, honestly. Because when we cannot forgive one another, so what do we live for? And there is something I want to say before we continue. When you don't have forgiving spirits, it's all about unforgiving spirits. There are two things in life: the day we were born and the day we will leave the earth. Definitely is a price everybody must pay. That is death. And there are some people that will have the grace, the day they will die, they have the grace, to say, Lord, I am sorry. And they'll be able to open their mouth to say, please forgive me, and they will go in peace. And there are some people that will not have that grace to say, I am sorry, forgive me, and they will go with their what? Their heavy heart. So these two things, we are living humans, okay? We don't know as in the group we belong to, whether we will have the grace to say, Lord, I am sorry, or please forgive me, to talk to your enemy, to say, please forgive me, because you know you are the point of death, you know. So you ask for forgiveness before you do what? You kick the bucket. And there are some, when their time comes, it hits them, strike their mouth, and their mouth is what? Sealed up. And when you cannot talk, you have it in your heart, but you didn't say it out. It's not, there's nothing like forgiveness in that. Are you getting it? So this grace, is not everybody that have that grace. So that is why when you have unforgiving spirit, it's very, very bad. A lot of people have wronged me, and I think maybe one way or the other I've wronged some people which I might not know. But I've seen a lot of people that wronged me, but I never cease to give out what? A helping hand. When you ask me for the help, if I know I can do that one, I render that help. You know why I do that? I am not doing it because I am a saint, or I'm doing it because I want, in a return, I want to get something from you. No, 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 no. You know, when your goodness, when someone sees you as a bad person, you know, and he says bad against you, he can never say anything good about you. And at the back, the same person that uses the same mouth to say that nothing good comes from you, and will be the one to come to you the next minute to ask you for a help, and which you render the help. And when you render that help, the same person go back and begin to say what? Continue where she stopped. Do you know what the person is doing? He's just, you know, stabbing him or herself slowly, because when you finish tarnishing the person's image out there, there are a living spirit as a conscience in you. And when you sit back, you begin to ask yourself, this person is so good. Why should I do this? Your conscience is judging you. And that your conscience will keep you sleepless nights. You live all those days, you know, thinking. Because even if you try to, you know, overlook that, just and what TV, darling, pretty wife, thank you for joining. How are my kids doing? You know, thank you for the amazing thumbs up. I appreciate you. So when the person is about, you know, thinking about all these things, your goodness is poisoning her what slowly, because she doesn't have any reason, you know, to say things about you, but because of that jealousy, because of that envy, you know, and this your goodness live in him or her, and this will continue to torment her because of what. So if you are in a situation to give her help, render help and forget about it. When you give her help and you're expecting in returns, you know, to have it back, you are selling the help. So you're no longer doing what? Being kind. You just sold the help, because in return you want to receive. So when you want to give out help, give it a help, as in give it out, that you want to help. You're not ready for receive, because you know that your heavenly Father will do what? Pay you back. So don't just say, no need of helping out. If I help her, tomorrow she will not appreciate that. Come on. When you give out help, don't count it. You know, a lot of people, you have books. When you give somebody a helping hand, you go and write it down. That is no longer help, my dear. You just sold the help, because you are what? Expecting what? Return, your reward. So when you have gotten your reward, then you forget your heavenly reward. That is one thing you have to know. Then I go to the fifth one, which says, and the mother said, spend your money for him and don't get angry when he refuses to give you money for whatsoever. You know, a lot of women are so rich, more than their husband, but they find it difficult to contribute, even when they have kids together. You know, they try to do their things, my own, you know, and forgetting that these kids, they are your kids too. Some men, when they don't even bring just money for pepper, or what should I even say pepper? Sugar. You see the wife will do the pap without sugar and give it to the kids. And when the kids complain, mommy, there's no sugar, say your daddy did not buy sugar, so you have to drink it, like you punishing your kids, your blood, you know. Some women are like that, honestly. Terrible women. That is what I say them. Because the man did not bring money for sugar, and maybe, probably, she believed the man has the money for the sugar, but since the man cannot bring it, everybody in the home is going to suffer that. Come on. What impression are you, giving those kids? What kind of foundation are you building in them? You want them to continue when you're normal, they continue like that in their home because they'll use it as a reference. In our home, my mom used to, they use it. And please, that's why I said, when you want these children to have a reference, please give them a positive references, okay? So that they'll pick up from there to make a better world tomorrow. So when kids doesn't, nice one, who's thumbs up, thank you so much. So God bless you, my pretty wife. So when you don't give out that positivity in you, all you keep for the kids to emulate from you is the negativity, which is very, very wrong, because these kids will grow up one day, to use that negativity to make references. And when they use it in their home, you find that the world is not growing. We are still lagging behind. So for a fact, maybe someone or your auntie or your mom did it in the past. Grow up, as in grow up, wake up and leave those ones, unless that is when forgiveness and this grace comes in. Okay? A lot of women, you don't respect your husband because you feel that you are the oga in the house. So every financial something in the home comes from you. For that, your husband has to respect you. See, some women, they are the breadwinner in their home, but the next door neighbor doesn't know about that. Yes, we have women, courageous women, that wants their respect outside. When you bring your husband to low level, the insult comes to you. When somebody wants to deal with you, say he doesn't have a husband, is it that goat of a husband? They qualify your man as nobody, a low life man, which is not good. It's also a slap on your face. Yes. So let's try to know what we do, and let's try to know our stand. Respect your husband. We know some men are like, we don't, qualify. Like I said before, all men are not the same. Never will I accept that. Likewise, all women are not the same. So we have calibers of women, and we have types of women, we have types of men. So it depending where your own falls. And with grace, and with obedience, and with submissive, you'll be able to, deliver some. Yes. Even if we have 80% of them that are so naive and all this, with obedience, with humility, and with excess love you show to them, a lot of them will be delivered. Honestly, a lot of them will be delivered. But when everyone sees them as that he's unchangeable man, he keeps living like that, and he keeps going on without knowing that he's, doing the wrong thing. So the Madonna said, we continue, I try to analyze anyone so that I don't, leave any stone unturned. I have to touch every aspect because it's a very large topic, So, but we have to break them, little by little, so that we don't stay more than an hour, 30 minutes here, It's just like that. I don't stay up to like 2 hours more. I have my kids to attend to, okay? So I bring out this time, to chat and talk to people, Like I said, every live stream is meant for everybody. But the message there might not be for you. So it's meant for someone else. So that the message is not for you. You don't come there, to cause nuisance. So if you don't like the message, you do what you live. But if you think the message is for someone, share the link out, then it will help someone else, okay? And the mother said, don't raise your voice against, but encourage peace and love, so that you will never be suspected when you do what? When you must have God, so that neighbors will know. And the girl is busy, taking all the whole advices, How beautiful. Thank you, darling. Thank you for the thumbs up. So the mom keeps telling her, this is a mother with a wisdom. And this is how I want all women, to pick up wisdom and use it in their home. And you see, 89% of broken homes will have a beautiful homes. Okay? I know some men are so difficult. But when you apply all this wisdom, majority of them will be delivered. Yeah, it's deliverance. Because this words of wisdom is just to deliver the work, the husband, to deliver the home, to bring back lost glory in that home. To bring back what? Lost love in that home. Because by the time a woman begins to think negative thinking. There is no love in that relationship again. And there is no what? Forgiving spirit in her heart. Because when you have a heavy heart, a wounded heart, a lot of, things pop up. So when those negativity pops up, never you give it a second thought. When you do, you see yourself, working towards it. In fact, taking the action already. Before you realize it's already late. This is just simple fact and simple truth. So this is my opinion. I'm trying to share my opinion with you. So when you think, okay, it's wrong because of one reason, feel free to write it on the comment section, okay? Then we analyze that. And the mother has said, can you do all these tasks? And she said, perfectly, she can do that. Is that the only task she needs to, do and everything is done? And the mom said, yes, this is just the simple task. And she said, okay. The mother now said, after 30 days, okay, the mother now gave her what? Take this powder, pour it bit by bit in his food. So when he eat it, after 30 days, you see the Chinwe for real. Thank you, sweetheart, for joining. God bless you for the amazing thumbs up, please. Thumbs up. So, and the mother now said, put it in his food every night. So when he eats it, after 30 days, you see the amazing result. And she was so happy. When she took the powder from the mother, she was very, very happy because she thinks the husband is the problem. You started quite early. Yes, darling, because I need to end this so early too. Thank you. Because she was so happy because she had that confidence in her mom. So she thinks that the mother is just like, a positive mind, just negative people like her. And the mother used what I called heavenly wisdom. So in life, you can't do without wisdom. And when you lack wisdom, that is the beginning of the person's problem. So may we never lack wisdom in our life. Amen. So the mother gave her that powder, and she believed that that powder the mother gave to her was what? Poison. So she kept doing as the mother instructed. Whenever she brings out food for the husband, sweetheart, your food is ready, honey. Come and eat your food, with all these pets. And the man was surprised, hey, all this my wife has been, petting me, calling me all sweet names. No more problem. She doesn't argue anymore. She doesn't shout at me anymore. One of the worst things that can happen to someone is to have a bad mother. God bless you. Yes, when you have a bad mother, it takes only the grace of God, to revive it. Because people always, especially women, we always, believe so much in our mother. And that is why every media, thank you, sweetheart, for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up. God bless you. So when you don't have a good mother as a mother, that is where the problem comes. But when you have the grace in you already and you have your heavenly wisdom with you, you can overcome that kind of a mother, So as a growing up child, you know what is good and what is bad. And when you have a bad mother, you've already known before you turn to adult. Because the way she argues, the way she knocks, you yourself, you can't even have a friend that knocks like that and you keep it as a friend. So when children are growing up, there are things they do. Thank you. I guess you have a wonderful day, Abby. So when the mother gave her the powder, with her foolish thinking, she was doing as the mother did what? Instructed. So she kept doing it. So after like sometimes, she came back and said, after some days, she came to her mother and said, Mother, I have no intention anymore of, eliminating my husband. I have grown so much love in him, because he has completely changed. He is not a very sweet husband that I ever imagined. You see? And now her conscience is judging her. Because all those powders she has been putting in the man's food, hoping within 30 days, the man is going to, die slowly without any suspicion, So her conscience began to do what? To judge her, begins to do what? Torment her. So she cried with a bitter heart. And what did she do? She went to the mother and said, I don't think I can continue. And the mother said, why do you think so? But you started it. She said, the mom now said, okay, since he's not a changed person, thank God, okay. He said, it was when you started loving, okay, he said, it's reality. You were the poison that, okay, the man now said, okay, the mother now said, oh, now, do not worry, my daughter. She said, please help me. What can I stop so that the poison will stop, killing him? Because I love him so much. He's such a nice man. Are you getting it? So the mother now said, in reality, you were the poison that was slowly, killing the man. So women are the poison killing their man, honestly. So she now told the mother, so how can she revive those powders she had been putting in the man's food? In the sense that she have what? A good mother, a woman full of wisdom as a mother. And the mother now said, men are not really wicked, but our way of relating with them determines their responses and their feelings towards us women. And here I come. Men are not really our problems. A lot of women, we are the cause of the problems, I think the lights. So I guess, so we are the problem. Sorry, I think a gap. So when the mother now told her, so sweetheart, do you see that she was telling the daughter that the daughter was the one killing the man slowly? And she was like, how? The mother said, yes. So don't worry about the powder I gave you have been putting in his food. So she was crying bitterly because she now sees the husband as a good person. The mother now said, that powder I gave to you wasn't powder. Wasn't poison. It was just turmeric. You know what turmeric does in the body? Turmeric is a very good substance, as in when you put it in food, when you cook with it, it helps you in every part of the body. Turmeric is very good. So a lot of us, we don't eat it. Please try using turmeric, even in your skin, in your food. Is very, very good. And that was exactly what the mother gave to her to be putting for the husband, which even, give the man enough energy, to perform his, matrimonial duties. The man was getting more energy from the turmeric, So in the bedroom, the man was okay. So by the wife's attitude, the man was always happy. So you see that, and she was shocked. Yes. So all these things she has been giving to the man was what? Energy for the man, to perform very well. And because she had given the man so much love, so much pampered, the man was able to do what? Relax. And when your husband, your man have a relaxed mind, you'll be able to do what? Enjoy your home. And this is how the good mother saved her daughter from what calamity she was about to do what? Oppose upon herself. You see that? So when all these dangers are not exposed, a lot of people will still do what? Do the same mistakes. So why do I say this? Unforgiving spirits is very, very bad. It lingers in the heart. And when a woman has a heavy heart, it becomes a problem. Honestly, it becomes a very big problem to that woman. So why do I say this? When we please give this video thumbs up, share this video. This is a weekly program. I come live every Saturday, 7:05 to 7:20. It depends, I have to attend to the kids before I start chatting with you guys. Children are what? Precious gift from God. So they have to be taken care of. Then we can come out. Precious care, thank you, sweetheart, for coming. God bless you. I appreciate you. So That is why it's important when we have that grace. So, like I said, someone will come to you and said, I am sorry. You said no, you will never let go of that. So, your opinion, okay? So, that is another thing. Let's go over to the age difference. There are some problems in home when it comes to age difference. And so, a lot of women, yes, women, we are fond of that, honestly. A man stopped you, for the very first time, pretty girl, pretty lady, with all your shakara, this man will ask, how old are you? And you're like, okay, I am 20, I'm 21, I am 19 years old, from 18, we are all adults. And this man said, okay, I am 45 years. You have it. You said you were just 20. And the man said he was what? 45 years. I just like you. I just want to make you my partner. And you asked, are you married? He said, no. And I said, are you ready? You said yes, but because of one reason or the other, you want to think about that. And when the next time you say this man, the man will like, okay, I want to go to university first. I want to graduate. I want to do. I said, okay, with all this, I can do that for you. He said, okay, do you want to graduate before you marry? He said, if you start school, you will marry. And the man bought jam form for you. And the man went to see your parents. And when the man got there, the man saw that, okay, these people, they don't have house. They live in a mud house. And when the man met this lady, the lady is just the type that wears okay and she's comfortable with her okay. And the man saw the okay and he fell in love with you, even with your okay. The lady wasn't putting on what? Designers. The man saw you with your okay clothes and he was comfortable with it. He have seen people with designers. He didn't go for them. But he saw this lady with what? Okrika. Wake up. And he was so comfortable with that. And he approached this lady and the lady accepted. And the man does, okay, went to see the parents and found out that this lady, this pretty lady, despite she's not a celebrity, she wasn't all that designer stuff and so on. And the man felt pity. Mind you, this man is not getting married to this lady out of pity, because he saw what this lady and fell in love, when I mean genuine love, without minding his class. And this man is already married. You know what I mean? What I mean by when a man is already married, he has money, he has building, he has fleet of cars. The only thing that lacks is because he doesn't have a life partner. And maybe because of, making a mistake, he took his time, to study women, not because he have girlfriends. A lot of you are into relationship, you don't have manners. Because he's just boyfriend and girlfriend, you don't even respect him, forgetting that some boyfriend and girlfriend leads to marriage. You understand? So some people, when they're in a relationship, they talk anyhow, and no man can, tolerate that. When the man wants to think about marriage, you find out that you are not the first to come to his mind, because he knows that putting you permanently in his home is everlasting problem. So for him to avoid all those dramas, he tried to seek for a wife somewhere else. Some people are like, don't you have a girlfriend? When a man have a good girlfriend, the man try to maintain that girlfriend. But a lot of women, when you're into a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, like, after all, we are just doing boyfriend and girlfriend matter, you bring us some devilish character that not even your character, because your friend is telling you, don't take it easy for men. No, men are like that. So you try to, when you really want, okay, this man is the kind of man I want, I would like to have this kind of him. Except you are the lady with a conscience and a lady with wisdom. You find that the man is not the type you can call a husband. All this alabalaba, that there is nothing that can make them, sit a place for a minute. Ahead. That one is apart. Maybe you are just there to, catch a phone and you move. But when you say that this man is the kind of man every woman wants, as in husband qualities, as in husband materials, bring out your bed. Don't go for pretense. If you're not the type, as in the quiet type, don't try to pretend you're the quiet type. It's a very big problem. So let's not deviate from what we are saying. I'm coming to that. But this lady and the man went to their house. So when this man found out that, okay, they live in a mud house, and he, as a man, as in not to be, he lives in a mansion. Mind you, this lady have accepted first. Not that the man went to build a house before the woman accepted. No. The lady didn't even know that the man has some agenda like this for the brothers and for the sisters, you know. And the man told the parents, I saw your daughter, I fell in love, I think I want to marry your daughter. And they said, okay, if you can. If she said yes, fine. So they called the daughter, the parents called the girl up. A man came here, said, yes, I love him, I want to marry him. So to fast forward it, the man came for introduction, did everything, palm wine carrying, all those our Igbo cultures, you know, traditional culture, because I believe every land has their culture. So whether Igbo or not Igbo, I think every people have their own culture. And the man did everything. And before the man scheduled for the traditional wedding, that is the Ibanko, the man went and built a mansion for them. You know, not her, the family. When I mean the family of this lady, they are very poor. And without minding his class, the man built the house because, you know, the friends will come in. And the parents, we are so appreciative. We are so happy. You know, it's not every, some men are stingy. Even when they come to that kind of environment, they will never spend money, you know, to build a house. They want to use it, you know, to always, you know, refer to some women as in their wife. You wretched, you know, woman, I know where I picked you from, you know. Some men use this, and which is very bad. The day you said, I love you, I want to make you my wife, I want to make you my life partner, that is the day you accepted this woman as part of you. So, sorry for the noise. By the time, you know, you try to wound this your life partner with some words, you are killing your home, you know. So that one apart, let's continue with the story. When I finish the story, then I can touch one or two things. So this man, you know, financially assisted the brothers of this young lady. To fast forward it, brought them to township, established them, and they started doing well in business. Took this girl to the university. So paid, I don't want to mention the things, you know, let not be that maybe you're trying to. So this lady started university, the man changed her wardrobe without minding, you know. Some men were like, even friends were like, this girl are trying to, you know, bring her up. Some men, you know, some men are just ezemechara, you know, they don't try to, you know, gamble with their money, you know, to bring out a girl to the standard, but they go for the ones that are already made, brought to the standard level, you know. So, but this man, he didn't even listen to friends or families like, we are overdoing things for this family, you know, sorry. So the man, after much, the lady graduated. So before she graduated, you know, she had started putting on designers, have lots of friends. Mind you, this man married her from the village, brought her to township, put her in federal university. She graduated, fast forward, she had kids for the man. Before you know it, friends were like, hi, your husband is too old for you. You know, she was like 20 when the man married, and the man was like 45. You know, the age difference is 20, as in 25 years. You know, so when you calculate, the man was already 25 before they married the wife, as in the mother of this lady. But he told you the first time he saw you, I am 45, and you said you were 20, and you accepted. And now you are up to 30 something, and the man is going towards almost 60, approaching 60. And this lady is like, okay, 33, 34 years, and the man is over 60. You understand? And you begin to see the man as too old for you. You have friends, when I mean classic friends, and you belong to this classic friends because the husband, the husband, this lady belongs to this classic, group. May I put it, it's a group, you know, because of this man. If the man doesn't have money, she will not find herself in that group. But because the man is well do, now you see yourself, the man is too old for you, but the money is not too old for you. That is where it comes in your opinion on couples' age, as in gap in age. Like I said, I'm sorry. No, sorry. So huge age. So before you think about huge age, think about the future. That which you cannot condone to the last, never you accept, never you admit. Abby, thank you, sweetheart. Never you admit to that okay, you can do that. It's a very big problem. When people like your husband is too old for you, just tell them that is the pattern I want. Some women, they don't decide for themselves. Rather, they think what the friends tell them is the best. But please, be very careful. Some people like, what of the man? Didn't you know that? Come, if in abroad here, you see a man of 70 years settling down with a girl of 25, and they'll be proud. The lady will be proud to say, this is my husband. See, a lot of people have married young people and it didn't work out. And when they settle with the old people, when I mean huge age gap, they pamper you like a baby. And all those ones will tell you the man is too old for you, the man is too, the age difference is too much. Have you bothered to ask yourself, if you settle for those ones that senior you, they just a year or 2 years, or your mates, you won't have time to pamper you like, when I mean 10, 11, 20, 25 years. When you know that the man is too old, don't even say yes at the beginning. Say no, I want my age mates. So when you say yes, and the man gave out all his heart, did everything, I have found the woman I love, and this lady began, to think evil about this man. And the man started thinking about this, and he, developed high blood pressure. And now this lady knows that, okay, this man has high blood pressure. Pamper this man. Give this man peace of mind. No. Friends will tell you, make the house hot for him. He's going to leave the house for you. It will make him, die just like the lady, because she had a good mother by her side. That even gave her turmeric as poison, to make the man work. Why the turmeric is even making the man to be more stronger and stronger and stronger. Yori Istanbul. Oh, Yori, thank you for coming. That is natural wisdom. And when there is no wisdom, when there is no grace, and when there is unforgiving hearts, that home is doomed, honestly. So let's try to know where we belong. And let's try to do what? Be free. When you are in a home, actually your greetings, okay? So when you have that unforgiving spirit, your heart is heavy. Your heart is wounded, So what am I saying? My own point of view, my own opinion in age gap difference. If you know you cannot tolerate that at the end, never say yes. And by the time and when you say yes, stick on it. Maintain it. In fact, when your husband it gave you like 10, 15, 20, you enjoy it. Because all the rest of your life, the man is still seeing you as a baby, pampering you. Yes. So don't allow people to deceive you. Try to, tell you, because the kind of pamper, the kind of love you get from your husband, the person that marries his or her age mate might not get it, but try to, cover up. That is one thing, one secret about this age difference. Because the guy is so young, just like you. But when the man is getting, you are coming up, and the man now, bother, he will forever adore you. So independent. So whichever categories you find yourself, make it a palace for yourself. Don't allow people to bring you down, try to, cover your unseen glory. No. A lot of women are easily deceived. That one that seeing you, as in see how this man pampers you, do everything for you, they get jealous. And they begin to think. So, and the worst thing that will happen to you, when you don't, use the wisdom, what are those EP around you? You are gone, no? Use your spiritual eye to begin to see those EP, those enemies of progress around you. Ask yourself, what happens to your spiritual eyes? So some of you believe my pastor will tell me, most of your pastor that doesn't have forgiving spirits, most of them, this last few weeks, you have seen how the internet has been hot, So tell me, who is deceiving who? To be honest with you, when the age difference is so high, sorry for the noise, guys. When the age difference is so high, the gap, as in the age gap, is so high. That is how your own enjoyment is so high. Yes, I'm just telling you. Except you did not see that love. And most of them, when they are getting old, maybe they are one sickness, and that is why the man married you. That by the time he's gone, you are still young, to cater for the kids. You understand? You can't be young. You can't be young, and a man that is getting old cannot look for older person. As in, what will happen to the kids when the both must have gone? But when the two are too young, as in young people comes together, you will be young, see these children, popping up. That is the evidence of it. That is the simple truth about it. So when your husband's age is triple or double upon double your age, just enjoy yourself, because he will pamper you till his last minute on earth, except when you don't pamper him, when you don't give him respect. And then they say, you begin to argue. The man will begin to see that you want him to go, so fast, so that you begin to have numerous friends. And when this man begins to feel bad, it becomes a problem. But you begin to lock up. And when he begins to lock up, your anger will do what? Generate more. You saw how this woman advised the daughter and saved the daughter from this crash. And that is what every mother should do. Some mother, when their daughter run to them and say, hey, my husband did this, hey, want to kill my daughter? Keep your daughter. The way go do your order. Skip your daughter to ask her to sit down. Ask her that word a mother should ask the daughter. One or two things. And every mother knows the kind of child she has. You can't tell me you don't know. When you come into a house, except you're not a mother that stays with the children, but if you're the type that you create time with your kids, you sit with your kids, you chat with them, you begin to know the kind of, mentality they have. You build them. You give them food, you give them, mommy, you say, take snacks. Mommy, take biscuit. You don't even want to hear them out. Because you think you have money. Money can solve everything. Money is not everything when it comes to home training. When it comes to relationship, money is not everything. That grace, that love, that peace, can I say inner peace, matters a lot in relationship. So let's not just assume that it's not your duty. The man is so this. Try out this recipe. Yes, I call it recipe. That is love recipe. Please, in case you just joined the stream from the at this ending, try to watch this video from the beginning so that you find out the recipes of love, how to rescue homes, how to revive home, how to bring back dead homes alive. It's not a matter of, it's not, see, love is not what money can buy. Inner peace is not what wealth can acquire. No. And this grace, if for this grace, you see this grace we talk about, it's not what you can, in fact, as easily get. Just ask yourself, God, I need that grace, even at your point of death, for you to have that grace. So when people dies, a lot of people rejoice. You don't rejoice because there are two things in life. The day you were born and the day you will leave the earth. So why should people rejoice over people, So when people must try to mourn with them, console them. Words of condolence goes a long way, to waken some dead spirit, as in the people that are left behind, to mourn the dead. So people, some people make jest of people, when they say that, okay, okay, so that is one thing I want you to let you know, that it's inevitable. You can't avoid it. So if something that is what money can stop, all these our politicians, they will never go, they will live forever. But it's not like that. Even the England, they died. So when we think about this, we try to curtail, we try to maintain our homes. So with these love recipes I just said at the beginning of this video, it's going to help a lot of homes. Some women, when they think about their husband, there is nothing else that comes up to their mind. Is, I think this man can just go. Please, if you have said that kind of prayer, please revise that prayer. It's not a good prayer, because this is somebody's son. And you wish to have a son. If at all you don't have one, someone else, wishes to your son, you won't be happy. So just use this therapy, this wisdom woman, a woman with heavenly wisdom, use for the daughter and save the daughter from that calamity coming up. So when you don't have good people around you, ask God to direct you, to lead you to the path where you meet good people around you. When you have those good people around you, you see that your joy is complete. Because when you want to go astray or do something negative, you see them calling you to order. Africa Kitchen, thank you, darling, for coming. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up. When you have good people around you and you have a good, for those of you that lost their mother, my condolence, okay? It's not easy. But when your mother is still alive, please try to make her your best friend. Try to chat with her. There was even till today, I call my mom. Despite my mom doesn't give me, as in feed me or do everything, but I cherish her. Her words of advice, I can't. If she do, you call your mother, she'll be the one, when you have a good mother. But when you, if you know the kind of mother you have, you know the wisdom. So if you have friends, you know the kind of friends you have. You know the friends that will tell you the simple truth, and not the ones that will tell you what your ears need to hear. And most importantly, when you have friends, you don't know when they envy you. It's a very big problem. So there are the people that will tell you, the age gap is too much, is this. Those age gap, that is my opinion. There will be the one. Good evening, Adugo. You look take away. Sorry, I'm joining late. Thank you, brother. Thank you. God bless you. I guess you have a lovely day today. I guess today's work is not so stressful. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate. So in case you are joining now, please try to watch the video from the beginning. This love recipe can go a long way, to save some homes. It can save youth. It can still, add some, garnish your home. It will be more beautiful. And that everybody wants a happy home. Everybody wants a happy partner. When you're happy, when your partner is not happy, you can't be happy. Except the devil, because your partner is part of you. So when your partner is not happy, you try to, hello, darling, you're not happy. Your face is not good. Look at me, He might say, leave me alone. You try to pester him with love. Not, okay, when you find out that his face is not good, you double your own, triple itself. What is my own? No, it's not supposed to be that. We are women, I'm not saying, see, at the beginning I said, all men are not the same, all women are not what? The same. So let age different. Take advantage of what you have. Don't just try to, emulate others. Your friend, the husband is just 31, and you are just your friend is just 30. How they do, like they behave like boyfriend and girlfriend? When your husband is 60 and you're just 35, you just see him as your father. He's not your father, he's your partner, he's your lover. You try it. If you like him wearing shirt for you, put on those issues. You say, sweetheart, no, this issue, when I look at it, it's look awkward. Because you are trending, the man depends on you. He so much believes in you because he knows you are still young. But share the shirt, wear him those shirt, even if you have a pot belly. Keep the pot belly, just tap the pot belly, he will laugh, But share, talk him in. Don't look at the pot belly, you can walk on the top pot belly for him. Don't allow people to bring your man down, all because you want to copy them. You begin to, think evil about him. No. There are nemesis in a lot of things. If your husband seniors you with 25 years, be happy. Take advantage of that because he will pamper you. So when the husband seniors with 1 year, or what give you on a battle, you will cry. But they'll come at you, paint everything to be good. So when you're not proud, be proud of what you have. That is problem a lot of people faces because you are not proud. That thing you see them, make him that. Don't try to say, oh, I made a mistake. You start seeing the man as a mistake without thinking, without this man, you might not be in that class of, category you find yourself. So try to, use your number 6 and try to use wisdom and try to use grace. So that is what everyone wants. Let the grace be with me because you don't know the day it will come. So without grace, I don't know what they are doing in that home because you need grace to stand your home. You need grace to build your home. So for you to be called a wife, a lover, a sweetheart, a darling, there are more to it. So when you are just that darling, sweetheart, garnish your home, garnish your relationship, bet your marriage. Don't bring it out. So that is one thing about life. Try to, appreciate what you have. That is the mistake a lot of people do. You don't appreciate what you have. Rather, you try to look corners. Stop looking sideways. Face your own. Wisdom, you have your wisdom, and the wisdom can never be the same. You saw how this woman used her heavenly wisdom to rescue the daughter from, going astray. And that is how I want everybody to use your own wisdom to save your home. That is it. So, Libby, good evening, Adugo. You look okay. Okay, the message just popped up. So that is it. Appreciate what you have. Use that age gap, the huge age gap, to build your home in a solid rock. Don't try to use it to scatter your home because you begin to, the people always say that my husband is too old for me. How can they tell you your husband is too old for you? When you were putting that okreka, they did not see that okreka did not fit you at all. Thank you, sweetheart. When you were putting that Aba-made shoe, nobody saw you to say that Aba shoe did not fit your leg. Because the man that brought you up, cleans you up and begin to buy designers for you. People begin to see him that you didn't fit this man. Please, come on. Wake up, women. These are people that doesn't want your progress. They begin to use that age difference, to bring you down. When they tell you your husband is too old for you, tell them, how do you know that I love old men? Yes, that is why I married him. Because of the age gap, because I know he will pamper me. That is the kind of man I deserved. You know, when you see that the other he's getting 60, maybe Ikada, you know, the strength is not coming up. There are things you cook for him. Avoid cooking all these archie. Cook more of vegetables. Give him more of unripe plantains, snails that can keep him strong. Then he can still maintain his duties in the home. So you don't try to look for solution when you have the solution in your palm. Come on. Let's just be realistic. Let's think about this and save our homes from all these gullible peoples, you know. They can only see things that doesn't fit you, but they will not see the one that fits you. Ask them when you are putting, now so, the man did not, hey, that man is too old for you. That man did not fit you. All these your designers. And when that man is standing beside you, he looks like a father to you. Your husband's supposed to be like a father to you because your father wants the best for you. Your father do everything to protect you. That is the work of a father. Every father stands for the kids. He can do everything to make sure the children stand their ground. And that is the work of a good father, you know. So when somebody is telling you your husband looks like your father, just tell the person, how do you know? That is why I chose him to be my love, you know. That is the reason. Tell the person, that age is the reason why you accepted him from the beginning. And the person will shut up. But when they tell you how that your husband looks like your father, say, my sister, that is the worst thing that will happen to you because you're not proud of what you have. And the person is high at the back. He might even go to befriend this man, you know, to be collecting money because you want to be like you. Open your eyes, shine your eyes, women. Don't allow people to bring you down or because you want to belong to a particular group. Lazy Goat Kitchen. Good evening, beautiful lady. Now, thank you so much. I will see you after this, okay? Thank you so much. I will see you, okay? Just drop me a message, okay? Lead me to your this. So that is one thing we have to know. Okay. So please tell them, God bless you, Adugo, for this wonderful teaching. It has really scattered a lot of homes. Thank you so much, Bro Levi. Yeah. A lot of women have lost their beautiful homes all because your husband is too old, he looks like your father. Come on, be proud. That is why I chose him to be my lover, because he's just like a father, because you know what a father can do to a child. And that is what that man stands for, where you are. So why do you allow people to deceive you, all because they don't have what you have? This grace is different, and destiny comes in different ways. So you don't try to, you know, copy people and paste. It might not fit you. Because even the crown, before they put a crown in your head, they have to measure your head to choose the one that will fit your head. Because the shape of your head might be different from the other prince or the other throne, you understand? So your shape, some people have this oval shaped head, some have round, some have, you know, this machine seat. She's sitting machine. So so you know the kind of head you have. Some have coconut as in the shape, different shapes. So you don't assume that what fits this person with this different this kind of shape will fit you. No. Please thumbs up. Ah, Loretta, my princess, you are on point. Thank you so much. Please give it a thumbs up, okay? Thank you. Give this stream thumbs up. So that is it. Don't allow people to bring you down because they don't have what you have. They want to emulate you. But the jealousy, you know, jealousy is a very poisonous thing. When you have that jealousy mind, it's a poison that lives in you. And if you don't remove that jealousy, it can destroy a lot of positivities in you. That is the work of jealousy. Because jealousy would the one push you, you know, to begin to think how to eliminate people, begin to do some ungodly things, begin to do some, you know, irritating things, negative things. All because of jealousy. So when thumbs up for you, oh, thank you for that amazing thumbs up. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you, my sister, for joining. I appreciate so much. So a lot of home has, scattered because people don't know what they have. People don't believe what they have. People don't, protect their territory. Well, for you to be a woman, protect your territory. Don't allow people to penetrate anyhow and, do you ping pong, and they'll get away with it. They'll start, your husband doesn't fit you. That is how they start. This your husband looks like a daddy to you, looks like a father to you. They will not even call it daddy because daddy is a pet name. This your husband look like papa. Tell them that papa, he can papa you. So that is my message for you. So my opinion when it's come to this age difference, the gap, huge age gap. So when you have a husband that seniors you with a very, high age, is your own advantage. Climb on it and make your home a very better home. The man will last for you. The man can give you the happiness that you can't even get from the young people. You understand? And when you have a husband that is your age mate or the husband you senior, it's still your own advantage. So it depends. I just shared you out. Africa, God bless you, sweetheart, for this. Share that. Yes. In next 9 minutes, I'll be ending the stream. Yes, in next 9 minutes, I'll end the stream. So that is it. Thank you so much for that amazing share. God bless you. So that is it. When your husband is your age mate, respect him. Use it as your own advantage. Okay, I have my age mate as my sweetheart. I have my age mate as my darling. I have my age mate. Use it as your own advantage. Don't begin to insult him as in the way you insult your mate out there. See him as your father. See him as your king. Your husband is your king. He is the head of that family. Some women seniors their husband. Use that your seniority to honor him because it's not easy. Here in abroad, it's a common thing, but in our land, in our culture, it's meant for a man to marry a woman he seniors and not a woman that seniors him. And so when Lizzie Goat Kitchen shared, thank you so much, Lizzie. Thank you. So when you see a man that knows that you seniored him, and the man said, I will stick to you, I will love you for the rest of my life, it's your own advantage. Just use it and respect that man and love that man to the end of your life. That is your own integrity. That is your own stand, and that is your own territory. Stand on it and cover and protect your home. You don't begin to use that your age different, to insult the man. Age is just a number. Don't use it. And people use this thing, to destroy homes. They come to you and they begin to tell you, your husband, and that is, I hate that. That is my own opinion when it comes to age different in marriage. So whatever that works for that person might not work for you. Like I always say, pamper the man, honor him. I know we have some, difficult men. Use this love recipe. You will save some men from doom. Wake their spirit by using those love recipes. You saw that woman with heavenly wisdom used for the daughter and saved the daughter from, calamity. And the daughter, you see it? Because the woman have already known where the daughter is going from. Maybe the husband is not satisfied. Oh, Sandy Dancer, true talk, my dear sister. God bless you. Sandy, God bless you. I'm happy to see you in my stream today. God bless you. Hi, Zamachi. Thank you, sweetheart. So that is it. So when you use this love recipe, you see it working. So use what you have to stand your ground. Don't allow people to bring you down all because you want to be like them. You want to belong to this particular group. My dear, build your group and they will come after you. They will come, begging to register. So when I tell you, when you're looking for something, don't look at people that did not come. They're not important. Be focused. Keep going. At the end, when they see the positivities in you, they will be the one to come and begin to register and begin to announce you, begin to, talk things good about you. But at the beginning, they might say, don't say, if I get there, I will do with them. That is another problem. That is another problem. When people begin to talk bad against you, instead of you to be focused and keep moving, you turn back and say, you, when I get there, see what I will do to you. My dear, when you have this in mind, you will never get there. Because you have already put negativity in front of you. You have not even gotten there, and you are thinking of people to help and people that you will not help. So that is negativity. It draws you back. So never you mind the negativity of people. Keep your positive thinking going. Just be straight, be focused, and keep moving. When you get there, they will be the one to do what? Announce your glory. You won't even ask them to, the same group of people will be the one to announce your glory. Finally, this girl have made it, they will come to you. And I so much believe in that. And that is why I want to share this, my opinion, to you guys today. This is my own opinion. If you think my opinion is wrong, feel free to drop it on the comment section. My dear sister, God bless you, okay? So that is why my comment section is always open during live chat. So if you think you have anything to contribute, you feel free to write it, and people read it. After this live stream, people read, people watch, people listen. So in case you think your home is at the point of no remedy, to revive it, my dear, you still have 99% chances, to revive your home, to make your man begin to see that love you have seen at the beginning. Some of women, I know, next week we'll talk about the men aspect in home. But today I'm after women. We are what? Helper. God just created a man and found that without women, the man cannot stand, and use what? A woman to support the man. And when that supportive, stand is not strong, breeze can come and blow that home off. So when a woman is strong, I didn't mean all those being strong is not being, nagging. No. Being strong. Some of you said you don't even pet your husband. Some of you don't even know the name you can call your husband. Please, if you don't know, choose a name. If the name is, let me just use, if the name is like Chimobi, something like that, just Mobim, if you have some women find it difficult to call this honey, sweetheart, it depends. Don't just call him the way people call him outside. So there will be no difference. At least when the wife is calling, there should be emotional attached to that name, So when there is emotion attached to that name, so whenever you part together, the fire begin to speak. The happiness is just mutual. It goes like that. Not when you're coming to your partner, everybody be eyeing themselves, my dear. No happiness, no. Even the children, they will partake. Because any little thing, they'll shout. Papa never now, mama never now. This one will be biting the kids. This one will be shouting at the kids. These are natural gift from God. So, but when there is love, even the children will partake in that home. Because the happiness is all over. Everybody is rejoicing. Everybody is happy. So that is my message, my own opinion when it comes to. Thank you very much, my dear sister. Thank you so much, Sandy Dancer, for coming to the live stream. I appreciate it so much. So that is my message for you, and that is my own opinion on this huge age, gap. So if you have any more opinion, feel free to drop in the comment section. People read comments, so people will be able to, amend their ways. A lot of homes need help. That is why I brought this topic. Some people regret, why did I marry my husband? The man is too, that is, I have seen, I have listened, and that is why I use this as a topic. Be proud of your husband. Be proud of the age of your husband. The man, he sees other younger ones, but he chooses you. There is a reason for that. So don't take that reason for granted, okay? And don't use that, as a weapon. Unless, some people even tell their husband, play. Hey, when you will die, I will still be like 30-something. Hey, I will still be young, come on. And the man will look at you as if you don't wish him good. Because some of you don't even tell him we'll be all together, when the children must have, settled and gone to their different homes, hey, who knows, our home will be empty. Right on. Thank you, brother. This is the kind of thing you're supposed to be telling the man, and the man will be like happy, because we don't know. And another thing is unforgiving spirit. Please try to forgive whoever that have offended you, because you don't know if you have the grace at the point of death. If you will have the grace, to say, I am sorry. And mind you, your enemy will come to ask for forgiveness. He will never forgive you. And you part ways. Maybe at the point of death, you need to confess, you need to say, I am sorry. And your enemy is not there, it's not about. What do? You die without unforgiving. And who knows, you'll be crying, begging God. People are ahead. We don't know who and who that is crying there. Nobody have gone there to come back to tell us this is how it looks like. Everything people comes to say is like this, is like that, but it's like a trance, So nobody have come out to say, I went there with my full body, with my everything, to witness how that place looks like. So you don't know if you have the grace at the dying time to say, I am sorry, So forgive and don't have any grudges for anyone, because a little grudges can, stop you from, entering that gate. That is my message, because you have seen what have been happening in internet for the past 1 week, So please, for you to lead people, try to forgive. Because when you don't forgive, and the person have already asked for forgiveness and have freed his mind, and within you don't forgive, and the person have gone, you cannot go and wake the dead to say, please come, I want to now forgive you. It's too late. So avoid had I known. Had I known is a very, very bad what? Thinking. So you have said it all. Thank you so much, my sister. So my darling people, I appreciate every one of you that are here present today. God bless every one of you. I will end this stream now. God bless you. Please, I come here every Saturday. This is a weekly program, Inside Out. Things that concerns us, things that concerns the society. It depends where the Spirit leads us. Then we come here to talk about that, discuss about that. So to all my returning subscribers, God bless every one of you. I appreciate you so much. And to all my members, God bless you guys so much. I so much appreciate. Thanks for the message. God bless you, sweetheart. So thank you for coming around to, support me. I appreciate so much. And to all my members, God bless you. You will never lack. So for people that are yet to subscribe, please click on that red subscribe button and subscribe. The subscription is absolutely free, okay? And whenever you come across this video, give it a thumbs up. It doesn't, take you anything to give a video thumbs up. So whenever you give a video thumbs up, and that is up, you do what? You go. Courage House Popularly. Hello, my friend. Hello. Thank you for coming. The stream is about to end now. See you next week, Saturday, when we come again to chat live stream. Love you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.